Hey, this is Wayne again. I'm making another video today to show the ice mechanic or ice DPS options to my league mate Hawk again because he got drunk and told me to make a video and I decided to against my better judgment or whatever. But anyway, I've come up with a loadout that you can go between the advanced mechanic and what I think is a pretty solid weapon mastery rotation either way. I didn't spend a whole lot of time with it, so there's probably better ways to do weapon mastery than what I came up with. I came close to DPS I was getting with other weapon masteries that I've tested so far today. Um, it's with these new dummies, it's pretty easy to test your DPS. Basically, these three dummies together have 1.5 mil health. You can do a time trial against how long it takes you to kill them, and um, you can compare DPS a lot more easier than you could before. Most DPS of the advanced mechanics and weapon mastery that I've tested, it's around 2 minutes to kill the dummies, give or take a few seconds. Most that works out to about 1200 DPS a second. I don't know if I adjusted or if I need to adjust for these sparring targets. I haven't looked at it that closely, but with or without the sparring target dummies, you could basically say to do 1.5 mil DPS in 2 minutes. If these sparring targets have the same defense as other sparring targets, um, you're basically looking at doing 20% more damage in that 2 minutes in an actual T6 content than you would against the dummies. But anyway, this is the loadout I've picked for Ice. Um, Blizzard is a supercharge, down to Wintry Tempest, down to Resonating Gale. Uh, for the AM, you basically just need to get Blizzard, Wintry Tempest. Those 3 points I put on the side are just for weapon mastery options. Um, we go over to what is this tree like cryogenics. We get reflect, and really I picked up ice boulder for weapon master option. You could just pick up either one of these snowball, frost snipe, or a supercharge if you wanted to. All you really need for the advanced mechanic is the chill effect applicators, which are cold snap, ice bash, and reflect. And then I always make sure I have the crit DPS passives because they're a huge DPS boost. Um, the loadout for the advanced mechanic is I do it in this order so that I basically go left to right with my rotation. It's Wintry Tempest, Cold Snap, Ice Bash, Reflect, Arctic Gust, and then Blizzard would just be worked in whenever. I believe Blizzard is a supercharge that works off Weapon Mastery, so anytime you drop that supercharge, you'll want to buff it with Weapon Mastery. Um, I haven't played Ice a whole lot. I have an Ice tune on live that I kind of stopped playing a little bit because he was mostly a prestige farm, but I think Blizzard is Weapon Master boosted. Anyway, the basic rotation is Wintry Tempest, Clip Cold Snap, Ice Bash, Reflect, and then you do Avalanche or Arctic Gust until you got your cooldown on Wintry Tempest, and then you reapply. You only have to put Cold Snap and Ice Bash, and the clipping is really slow here because I've got my hand kind of skewed around to be able to push the dock or whatever. But basically, you're just pressing your number buttons until you drop your supercharge, in which case you'll attack with your weapon mastery buff to do an amped up supercharge. The mechanic to know about is Cold Snap uh, provides power back for Ice Bash and Arctic Gust mainly. So, and once you have 4 chill effects, Arctic Gust is boosted damage wise. It's also boosted damage wise if the enemy's frostbitten, which is why we have Wintry Tempest. So, the biggest thing to do is when you first start the fight, throw down Wintry Tempest, clip 3 chill effects, and then go into Arctic Gust. The next time that Cold Snap is off cooldown, you can either reapply Wintry Tempest and hit like Cold Snap and Ice Bash and go into Arctic Gust, and you can get boosted by Frostbite, or because you have 4 chill effects now, you can just hit Arctic Gust if to hit whatever. Once you have 4 chill effects on you, you always do maximum damage with Arctic Gust. Ice Bash boosts the damage as well, but it's weapon buff, you should always have it up. Let me show you the quick weapon mastery, what I was doing. I'm not sure it's the most effective. It was around what the other weapon masteries that I'm more familiar with do, which was like like I said, the weapon mastery loadout I picked kills the 3 dummies in about 2 minutes, and I'll select that and show you right now. So the big thing is keep Ice Bash because it's weapon buff. We get rid of, we replace the Boulder Strike or the one that drops down with Arctic Gust. Put Frost Snipe on the loadout in case I ever need single target, whatever. Resonating Gale I throw up to take advantage of the Icy Field PI. It's another dot you can have. Basic rotation. Oh, I need to get out of combat so that I can actually change my loadout and show you the rotation. But I might have to kill these dummies quick, so let me do that. So, like I said, this is the loadout that I've come up with to be able to seamlessly go from what I like to do with Weapon Mastery and Ice and the advanced mechanic. Let's see if I can get those dummies back. So my basic rotation is Wintry Tempest clipped with Ice Bash, and then Weapon Master buffed Resonating Gale, then Weapon Master Meteor Strike until Wintry Tempest and Ice Bash are back up, and then I reapply the order. Basically, you want Wintry Tempest and then Resonating Gale applied after each other in that order so that you get an Icy Field up. It's a small dot, but every dot helps. Every dot is likely to crit in a Weapon Master window, so the more dots you have, the better your damage potential is. Like I said, there might be better pure Weapon Master loadouts, but this is just one I could come up with pretty easily and still be able to switch to the advanced mechanic if I wanted to. Again, Blizzard is supercharged Weapon Master buff and drop it. So I'll show you the rotation. I'll have to stop talking because it hurts for me to hold this push to talk right now. And that's generally the rotation that I came up with that I used. Like I said, it was around 120 seconds to kill these dummies like this. It was about 128 for the weapon mastery. The big thing is for me, unless there's something I'm really missing with the advanced mechanic, which could be, I only really messed around with it for the 20 seconds or so it took for me to come up with the loadout and get the rotation pretty easy. The advanced mechanic was significantly less DPS than the weapon mastery loadout. Around 10 seconds less. Or actually, let me check that quick. Yeah, it was looking at the log, it's about 10 seconds to 9 to 10 seconds slower to kill these 3 dummies with the advanced mechanic than with weapon mastery. So my personal advice, Hawk, is basically, I know you have a weapon master loadout. I would just keep the weapon master loadout. The advanced mechanic probably better in situations where you're low power. Either a raid with 1 troll, no troll, maybe you lost a troll for a boss fight and you have to switch to the advanced mechanic, or you're in like a duo or a solo. Anyway, that's it for ice. I'll see if I can get mental for you in a little bit later.